Hello, I am Dick Everlong with Raw News. With some disturbing news coming out of DCX, folks. It looks like there's riots now that Darth Rashid is the new Dark Lord champion, but that didn't sit well. It seems like the Dark Lord himself said there will be consequences. So this is a warning to anybody associated with SMC, whoever voted for Darth Rashid, there will be consequences. We tried to get deep into the streets to figure out, get a word from Crippler himself. All he could say was there's so much power. Look at him. He's waiting to make a comeback. Crippler says, what have we done? Alert the president. Code red. I fear Rashid is no longer safe. Red alerts have been going, so we are sending measures. They said they are trying to protect the citizens of CMC. As you can see, Deathstroke, critical mass, is ready and en route to protect our fine citizens. No, but it's not just Rashid the Dark Lord is going after. Everyone will burn. Everyone. When asked, will you at least spare the women and children? They do not deserve to suffer for our sins. You seem unsettled. Critical mass. All there is left now is to pray for mercy. I am what you made me. We took to the streets to ask Jose Alicia what's his thoughts. The sheer blasphemy. The Dark Lord cannot fall to Darth Rashid, but it happened, folks. So hide your kids, hide your wives, lock your doors, because the Dark Lord is coming. Dun, dun, dun. And now, back to our regularly scheduled broadcast show. What's up? What's up?
Entertainment value, 10 on 10, as always. Well done.
Oh, man. We might have another breaking one.
Right now, I couldn't stop laughing.
We got Shane, the Dark Lord himself, who will be in an upcoming future season representing the Dark Lord SMC side of the force.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so look forward to that. Tonight, of course, we got Collectors Combat, the semifinals. Yes, these cheers seem very loud. Let me lower them down a little bit. And we also got a special live performance by Payne that you don't want to miss. The Dildo King himself will be gracing us with his angelic voice. Without further ado, let's bring in Critical Mass in the building.
What up, peeps? What up? Apologies, running late, you know.
Yeah, only Rashid's allowed to show up halfway through.
I know, right? You can't take
Shane, don't you start in on me, Shane.
Man.
You're not, look, hey, I'm much too self-absorbed myself to allow you to wreck my self-esteem.
Fair enough. I'll let Dick Everlong do it.
So, Shane, what you got going? How you doing today on this fine Saturday night?
Feeling pretty good.
You looking really good right now. You looking relaxed. Yes.
Yeah, everything's good.
Everything's good. Sick, as you guys know, has been killing it with the food truck game. So that dude needs to rest a little bit. You know, he went to 2:30 from like super early in the morning to 2:30 and then back at it at 4:30. Getting that work in, dude. Best of luck. I'm so happy for you. Make sure that you rest up, and we look forward to seeing you here Thursday. Critical Mass.
Congratulations, sir.
I could kill for a 6 food truck right now.
Oh my good.
I got one of everything.
Oh man, it's crazy. You look at that, it's like, man, why am I not in Miami?
Man,
my mouth is watering. Might have to go get some Doritos soon.
Doritos. What is your food of choice after
Sweet chili heat?
What was it?
Sweet chili heat Doritos.
Oh, sweet chili heat Doritos.
Yeah,
I'm a
my
sour cream and onion.
Feel good chip of choice.
Oh man, yo, I gotta change my name. It's still Dick Everlong. Dick Everlong, baby.
Well, it's true, ain't it? So it's a rumor.
No, those are all rumors and speculation.
That's all rumors. It's all conjecture.
Yeah,
it's fake news. Fake news.
It's. I don't know if we want to have a discussion about.
Look, if you calling it fake news, look,
I don't know
I'm gonna just say if you're saying it's fake news, it must be true.
What are we talking about? Oh, we talking about your dick being Everlong? Is that what we're talking about?
He likes to share. Well, the show is raw.
It is raw. That's just the news, man. Look at the people filing, and we're just gonna give y'all a little bit more time, and then of course we'll start giving you guys your flowers. Yeah, and you know Rashida being here. He's never late. He arrives exactly when he needs to be.
Exactly. He's like God. He's never late. He's always on time.
Never late, always on time, baby.
If he gets here early, it's like, oh, what happened? Oh.
What happened? But you know what? I don't want to keep the people waiting. So let's go with the roll call, baby. We got Edwin Diaz in the building, starting it off, baby. Welcome. Always appreciate Edwin Diaz when he rates us with the chat. We got Collector Entity. Welcome, Collector Entity. Sick Mansion Collectibles, baby. We got MMC Pain in the house, baby. What's up, Sick Mansion Collectors? Edwin CE, what's good? More Edwin, like I said. Edwin in the building. Edwin in the building. Mitchell Lawrence, what's good? What's good, homie? You know, we just here about to have some fun. Anthony in the building. We got Oterio. I don't want to butcher his first name. Is it? How you say that, Shane? I said it last. I said Josu before, and they said it's not Josu.
Hosu.
Hosu
like,
in the building.
Like jalapeno. It's Hosu.
Got you. Hosu in the house. Welcome. And you know, we got the one and only Trey Smith, LBS for life. Catch him tomorrow, 12 p.m. Collector's Table with Adam, dude. They doing some good things over there. Make sure y'all check them out.
Yeah, Adam's good shit.
And Shane's on that show too. Let's go. Of course. Anthony Kennedy in the building. Anthony Kennedy. Welcome.
Mr.
We got Ellis. What up?
Kennedy.
Delgado. Guess who else is in the building, y'all? Shane in the building. Yeah. Ledge in the building. What's up, Ledge? What's going on, guys? Just chilling. Figure Con Pop in the building, son. That's who you gotta hide your kids and hide your wife from right there. Figure Con. Dun. We got. I think we have we caught up? Nope. We can't start without Alan Pierce in the building. What up, all? What up to you, Alan Pierce? Welcome. Critical Mass in the building. Double duty in it. We got Zarmino Boy in the building. Alan Kiefer. Hey, fellow collectors. What up, Alan? Welcome. Atticus in the building, boys. There we go. Thank you guys all for being here. Look at that beat starting. So, we're going to get right into our first topic. And our first topic is Shane. Pick one of those statues that you got behind you.
Yeah.
Take a sculpt off it or whatever off it. It could be a proximity piece. Whatever's easy, because I don't want you to break it. And I want to know why you bought it Do you still appreciate? Tell a little story about that piece. Show that piece some appreciation.
You really want me to touch my statue and my condition? You're setting me up for failure.
You could point at it. You could point at any one of them.
Imaginarium Art Soundwave.
Imaginarium. Oh, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
That's my first Transformer statue. A piece I wanted for a few years. Didn't pull the trigger on it. Then I finally did. And I'm glad I did. I got the exclusive with the 5 cassettes and Soundwave. And it's still probably my favorite statue in my collection. For nostalgia reasons, for aesthetics, I think it's fantastic. I like the look of Imaginarium Arts over the XM.
And we were talking about this the other night about the Transformers in general, because, you know, I'm on the earth, like I'm like dipping my toe in.
I'm trying to fucking push you.
It's trying to push me into it, because I'm like dipping the toe in, and I was looking at the Soundwave. I love the XM version, and you showed me some of those. I know, like, stop critical, because I'm gonna end up. I do like the XM Soundwave. I know I'm gonna get that one, but when looking at the Starscream that you have in some of the other ones, it's just sort of like, you know, questions.
That Imaginarium Arts Starscream. For $700 shipped brand new, you cannot go wrong. It's a fucking beauty. It's a sleeper piece, in my opinion.
Yeah, look at that. Even Edwin Diaz said that's the Imaginarium Art. That's what that stands for. Did the best Soundwave. Look at that.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Probably most underrated Transformer statue ever made.
What made you pull the trigger? Was it the like? Did you see pictures of it first?
Well, when it first came out, I wasn't doing the big Transformer line, so and then it sold out, and then they did a second batch. When I moved in and bought it, the second batch from Big Bad Toy Store.
That's dope, because I think there's going to be a trend there, because there's a lot of beautiful, big, giant, expensive pieces in there. But most people I talk to, like, that's not always their favorite piece, right? There's always some nostalgia tied to something else, or something that'll be like, hey, this one is way more expensive, but I will sell that one before I sell this one.
It is a big piece, though. Like the top of his gun, I think is 31 inches or 32 inches.
Oh, wow. So like,
it's probably 2 feet, 22 inches in depth. And then, I don't know, fucking width, 18, 20 inches. Like it's not a small piece.
No, that's cool. So Imaginary Arts, Soundwave, Shane, and the rest of the panel appreciates you. Thank you for bringing that brother so much joy. Critical Mask.
I love it.
Your turn.
Well, let's see if we could talk of nostalgia, because like we all say, our statues are like our children. We got a lot of them. We can't choose just one. It's kind of hard. But as far as nostalgia, right here, Gotcha Man.
Gotcha Man.
When I was a youngin' back in the 80s, I remember that cartoon used to come on. I loved it. It was like Japan's first superhero team, and it was cool. And when I was a kid, his name was Mark. And you probably can go to the old cartoons and you see that. Of course, my name is Mark, so naturally I gravitated to him. And, you know, they always like the good guys. He was like the leader of the team, and he just had a cool weapon. He had this. It was like a boomerang, but it would come back to you. He'd throw it and it would come back, and it was cool. So definitely, this is one that means a lot to me.
So when you seen, like, knowing that piece meant so much to you, and then knowing that's a Prime 1 piece, right?
Yeah, it's a Prime 1 piece. Actually, it was my first Prime 1. Let's see if they can zoom in. See, that's his little weapon that he uses.
So that's the one that he slings out and comes back.
Yeah, he throws it out and it comes back. Looks like a bird.
How did you feel when knowing that right there, that Gotcha Man, was one of your favorite heroes, and know that Prime 1 was doing it. Because, when Prime 1 does something, and it does something that, Gotcha Man is not super, super crazy known, but they did it. And he was able to get it. Did you already pre-order day one, or did you have to find it aftermarket? Like, what was that process like?
Oh, I pre-ordered day one because Sideshow, that was back when Sideshow and Prime 1 was like, was teamed up.
Mm-hmm.
So they did the little teaser coming soon. As soon as I saw the teaser, and I said, "Oh, I gotta have this."
Uh-huh.
So as soon I got on the list, the first that alert list, and as soon as I got that alert on a Thursday, I put my non-refundable, set up the payment plan, and 8 months later, boom, there he was. So it's kind of like,
anything from Shane's collection, but you have to give up that piece. Would you do it?
Oh my God! How much time do we got? He gave us a little room tour when we was behind stage last week, earlier this week, and I was still blown away.
There's a few pieces that I'll be like,
I would have had to go over there and just had to walk through. I had to be,
It's so personal though, right? So like a lot of the stuff that, like you just
be like, I don't know. I mean, it's so much because, that's one wonderful thing about this hobby because even I only have one Sith. One Sith is Darth Maul, but it's nice to see all these other Siths that are out there. It's a shame that Star Wars isn't taking advantage of all the old Republic and things that they got because they got so much. I love the Skywalker saga and all that. That's good. Like I said, I like the good guys, but they're missing out on a lot. It's a lot of meat on it. What's that they saying? They leaving money on the table?
They leaving money on the table.
By not coming up with a good script and really digging deep, because Star Wars can be just as bigger than Marvel. Hell, they had a bigger head start than Marvel as far as script on screen.
It could be worse though. You said you only have one Sith. It ain't like you got like one Boba Fett, right? Because if you had a Boba Fett, then...
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I love. Okay,
well, she ain't here yet.
But no, here's the thing. I love a lot of things. I love the Star Wars movies. I got I got the DVDs when it was on DVDs, VHS. I got the Blu-ray box set. But even though it's something I love to watch, I don't need to collect all the statues.
Yeah.
And they still got Luke Skywalker and Han Solo on Sideshow. They've been on there for 5 years now, but I don't need to buy everything, it's just that
with Avengers, I just need the core Avengers, and I'm good. I don't need to get like every single Avenger that ever graced the Avenger team.
No, you don't need everybody, and it's like
Duck Rogers. Welcome, Duck Rogers.
Yeah, for
Elijah
instance,
Mack came in the building.
I was just blown away in the Phantom Menace. He was the best part of those 3 movies. Darth Maul. Just like
which Maul statue
without even talking.
Without even talking. And even with the 3 words he did speak, he didn't even speak it. It was another actor voicing those words.
Oh really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, where he said he was checking in and he says this area is sparse.
Reveal ourselves to the.
Oh yeah,
that wasn't even him. That was some other actor, voice actor. But
welcome, Skills Power. Welcome, Gabriel.
He was the one that was in the first X-Men. He played Toad. Ray Park, stuntman, martial artist.
Fatal, the collector. Hey, Fatal, if I had time, what I was gonna do, I just ran out of time. I was gonna do like a missing poster and post it up and be like, have you seen this collector?
Have you seen
seen this collector?
We must go on a hunt.
Seen last Monday. Where the man is a busy man.
Did Wakanda did the Wakandas get him? Did they take him?
Yeah, I think, I was like, man, I was worried about my brother.
Killmonger came back to life?
Killmonger. But yeah, what do you guys think about Lord of the Rings being Star Warsified? That means y'all gonna get like Tom Bombadil movies. Y'all gonna get an Aragon spin-off. All of these extra movies leading up to stuff that we already know. It doesn't sound like a good idea. When they proudly said we're gonna Star Warsified Lord of the Rings, I was like, no. Hey, for the community out there too, like which piece do you guys have in your collection that it may not be the craziest, but it means the most to you? Like, and it could be the most expensive one as well. Like, which one that is just like when you look at it to this day, you might have got it years ago, but you look at it today and it still like gives you that same feeling when you first got it.
What is it for you, Crippler?
Mine is the Magic and followed closely.
I knew you'd say the Magic.
Yeah. The Magic is sort of like is there? I got all my X-Men around and I love them all, and I don't plan to get rid of all of them. I really like the display, but I'm like, if I had to get rid of all of them, I'll just put her in a pedestal by herself, just right there. Could be she's so small or whatever, but I'll just leave her like that. That's all I need.
Is an XM off the chain?
It is. It is like it's crazy because most of this wall is all of that wall is Sideshow. I got one Prime here, but that whole wall is XM minus Colossus.
Yeah, well, like for me, the majority of my collection is Sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got 5 XMs, and 3 Prime ones. Yeah, no, 4 Prime ones.
That goes back to our early discussion, man. It's just like I don't care who makes it, because at the time, like I got some pictures later once Rashid gets back on. That Nightcrawler is dope.
I love
and it looks amazing. And
it is amazing. I mean,
I don't care what name is on it. You know what I mean? It's gonna give you that Nightcrawler representation in a very, very awesome way.
And matter of fact, he was a day one PO for me when I saw that. Mm-hmm. So I gotta have him. And like you said, you don't have to have every character of it, but that was one X-Men that I had to get.
I only got 4 Prime 1 now that I'm looking around.
4 Prime 1. I like how you got your pillars, man. It's giving me some ideas for when I do that.
Very nice.
I have more thoughts about that.
And the lighting's off the chain. I need to do something with my lighting because mine is just regular white LEDs.
Yes. That's a great question. Like, what type of lighting do you guys prefer? There's color lighting that I don't like personally on statues because it alters the natural color of them. But when you look at in Shane's collection, it gives you an ambiance though. So you get an ambiance to it that makes the whole room look awesome, right?
I always get lights where you could change the color whenever you want.
Exactly, right. And because then with temperature of white, right? Because there's like the cool white.
Oh yeah, there's like
people like, and then there's the warm. Yeah.
Yeah, because as I'm looking at your guys' screen, it looks excellent. With yours in the back, Crippler, yours, Shane. The colors look real good. On the screen, mine just look like white light, but in person they look nice. But on the screen, it's like, wow, I need to step up my game.
It's probably your camera too, because we probably got
it's the phone. It's my phone. Yeah, you guys use. I know you guys use the computers.
Yeah.
This is my Galaxy Note 9.
Welcome, Jeff Delaney, doing excellent work over there at Secret Sanctuary. Knock, knock.
Secret stays secret.
Who is it?
The secret stays
the
secret.
The new Dark Lord of the Sith. That's who it is. Welcome, Darth Rashid in the
guy
building.
Right there. Yeah, give you a pound. Give you a pound.
Give it up for Darth Rashid, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, my brother.
I don't know if you heard the news, Rashid. I don't know if you heard the news, but rumors are your victory, there will be consequences. There's a power. There's a disturbance in the force over at DCX where if you go to the streets right now, they're burning everything on the path to SMC Studios. Order 66 on a whole new level.
And
I've seen babies burning. I asked him, please spare the children. I asked him, can you
running down the street.
Spare the children. They do not deserve to burn for our sins. And he said, you made me what I am.
Yes.
That's his words.
That's what he said.
Could you protect the citizens who voted for you? from the Dark Lord.
I do what I must.
We have nothing to worry about, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the army behind us, man. Minus Boba Fett.
You know what
Don't violate.
Hey.
Don't do that.
My bad. Look at the army. You seen the Sith that all trained him. He's ready. He's for the people. He is our president. He will protect us.
Oh,
That's
and you know something?
You know what's funny? Matt never, in my opinion, every time I think he's gonna put the perfect matches, he doesn't. And he should have put Boba Fett against Mandalorian. Period.
Oh yeah.
Now, I would hate to take Matt's job and create my own because
Matt
he's
has
not
one
doing
job,
it right.
Mr. President. You can't take
one job.
Listen,
when you president, you're gonna take Matt's job.
I'm the president. When I was president, I signed on any order. If I sign to terminate somebody, that's what happens. I'm also signing. Excuse me, Deathstroke. Can you let me talk, please? Thank you.
Security.
I'm signing contracts that there will be no female Starsky and Hutch.
Okay.
I'm firing Queen Latifah as the Equalizer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would hate to interrupt the president, but we do have art, mother freaking statue, collected in the building.
All right, the man from Thailand.
What up, Art?
Everyone.
Brother Art.
Welcome, Art.
I'm not gonna say it.
What, I couldn't hear that. It sounded like. What did you say?
I'm not gonna
Can
say
you say that one more time?
Art knows.
Yeah.
Rashid ready to fire.
He was behind stage.
Welcome. Art, what's up with you, man? How you doing?
Busy, man. Getting ready to open my cafe next week.
So, a cafe, you say?
Yeah.
Is that separate from the restaurant? Is that?
Yeah, separate.
Oh my God, this man.
Yeah, I have a lot going on.
Welcome, Jesse.
And yesterday I picked up Alex from Rat Titan from the airport.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's show his face behind you?
No.
What's the?
He's at one of my condo, but he's going down south tomorrow morning, and then he'll be back in like 10 days or so. And he'll be
Art,
with me.
What's the best time of the year to go down there weather-wise?
Like beginning of the year, like January, February, and then maybe from October on, when it's not raining. That's probably the best.
So, welcome, Ledge. Welcome, Jaden, yo. I was asking Shane and Critical, and I'll ask Darth. Well, I'll ask Rashid when I get back. So, Art, all of the pieces behind you. You don't have to grab it. If there's one near you, if you could grab a proximity piece or a head scope from it, fine. If not, don't worry about it. Grab it, and then just tell a little story about why did you buy this piece. Are you still happy with that piece? Does it bring you joy to this day, or is it going to be sold soon? And then you can use this opportunity to sell it right now.
Well, I'm trying to sell everything locally first because I just sold my Batman from Prime One.
Okay.
Guess how much was the shipping for 2 boxes?
I'm gonna guess
out
from
of town
Thailand,
in Thailand.
In town to Thailand?
Out
Like
of town.
Out of town.
Yeah.
To the States?
No. Like in Thailand, just
in Thailand,
codes.
but a different town.
Right.
I'm gonna probably say for 2 boxes, it's probably $150.
I'll say 275.
$17.
I hate you.
I hate you so much. I hope you die.
I used to love you, and now I hate you.
That's why local is the best way for me.
Local way is the best way.
Yep.
That's some bull. This dude's paying 17. See, it's the people who have it that pay the least, and the people who don't have it pay the most.
That's why
Hey,
the rich get richer.
Rich get richer,
Hey.
poor get poor.
You need one of those videos, Sam, that you can clip. Someone that said, "That's bullshit."
I know, right? $17, man.
Bullshit.
Hey, so how's the cost of living in Thailand? I'm gonna move to Thailand, dude, just for shipping.
Well, bro, actually, the cost of living is lower than the States for sure. But if you're living like, I don't know, like a middle class lifestyle, it can still cost a lot with the rent and everything. Yeah.
You can't even do 17 in the States for an art print.
The rent is
Facts.
crazy. The rent is crazy everywhere.
Facts, Jaden. Man, no, that's awesome, dude. So, what made you decide to sell it? Did you just not like it more? Did a better Batman? Did you too many Batmans?
I just need the space, and I only need one Batman, which is the Farbok Batman that I'm keeping right now.
You hear that?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, no, he's kind of upset because a lot of people talk smack about him, and he has to listen to it. So, like, I coddle him before I go to sleep because he's just like, they talk
That's
about my
your
leg. They talk about my leg, man. And I'm like, it's okay. Don't matter. But Rashid,
Yes.
you got your Nightcrawler in.
Yeah. On foot, it has a little seam on the foot,
Mhm.
but somebody told me, I guess use a hair dryer and everything, and I guess that's what I'll have to do.
This is Sideshow, right?
Yeah, I like the Nightcrawler. It's just that the seam don't really bother me that much, but it is some seams that should be fixed.
Is that intended though? Like the seam, like what explosion is?
Well, Mojo just showed me his. So where that right smoke is on his is raised. I don't have it, you know what I'm saying? So just the foot is where I got where to me is not that great. But I'm happy with the statue. I'm happy
Yeah, it's
with
a nice piece. Me too.
So I can't complain. I mean, I really feel it's the best Nightcrawler on the market, comic book wise,
Gotcha.
Yeah. The Sentinel hand is kind of under scale, though, right?
You know what it is? But so many of them, some Sentinel hand they make, because look at the one that Wolverine was on by the Sideshow one. So and then the Sentinel hands got different colors. Some of them they painted purple, but of course the smoke is purple, so I guess that's why they kept it blue.
Yeah, no, this looks. If I had room for a Nightcrawler, I go back and forth between this and I do like this one.
I recommend it to anybody that's on the fence about it.
Do you have?
Yeah, I haven't seen a Nightcrawler that I really liked until I saw this one. So
it is, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, no, that's the. Let's see, we got Nightcrawler seams aren't visible if you have him displayed at eye level or higher. Jesse Hernandez chimed in. Let's stop that real quick.
I just overlook it because it's such a good statue.
the seam. You know what it is?
I choose not to see it.
Certain statues that have seams, seams doesn't bother me, And then you have some statues where, like, when it comes to portraits, those type of seams kind of mess up. Can mess up a statue and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's the only problem I got with the.
That's why, like, when I got the Hulk transformation, I was glad that it was just torso. That's why I think a lot of people are now going with Hulk with different torsos instead of portrait change because of the seam.
Because of the seams, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about the Iron Fist from XM. You can see the seam behind where his head connects.
Yeah, it didn't really bother me that much. The Iron Fist, I think the Iron Fist is a nice piece though. I really do.
Very underrated.
Yeah.
Hi Shane, I have to admit
You still can buy that for less than
will be
$1,000.
spectacular given their previous works. Can't wait to see images.
Agreed.
Russ
Gonna look great.
Oh, all right. I love your video that you put up yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
From my new camera.
It's like this is like a cathedral to statues. That
I gotta.
That's
check
gonna
that
be
out.
like when you go to New York. You like they say you got to go to the Eiffel Tower, or you got to buy a slice of pizza or a hot dog on the street. If you go to Thailand, you must go to the Statue Cathedral.
I'm gonna write into YouTube because I ain't getting no notification, and I ring the bell, so I'm kind of upset.
Man, I just got my passport too.
Hey, all right. So what was that? A drone?
No. It's this camera right here, the Insta360.
Oh, you got the So you got the full version of it.
Yeah, with a 3 meter selfie stick.
Oh, no, I definitely gotta check out that
okay, because I thought this man flying a drone to his cathedral.
Dude, I can if I want, man.
It's big enough.
Yeah.
Yo, imagine you crash that drone into Tom Holland's forehead, dude.
Don't say the C word. No, not the C word.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That ain't happening, man. I fly a drone in a lot smaller room before for like a music video that I did.
Music video?
Yeah.
Your
I
art.
Used
is that how you got rich?
No. I ain't getting rich.
What type of music? You want to be on the hook?
Are you into the breakdance contest too? Are you into those?
Nah, not really.
Damn, man.
What kind of music you like, Art?
I thought you was black, man.
He's light-skinned brother.
Yeah, he done fucked it up, man.
I do have an IG. Let me remind me.
Rushy.
I'll try to remind myself what it is because I haven't used it in a while, but I know I do have it. It's probably the same as my Facebook name. I barely use it, but I need to be more active.
I want to ask y'all a quick question, not to bring up something old, but for those who watch The Mandalorian, you too, Shane, are you awake? Mm-hmm. Are you awake, Shane? Because you looking like the kingpin with the beard.
Shane's just feeling a little good right now.
I'm fucking great.
Feeling no pain,
you drinking?
Shane.
Yo, what is? Yeah, you gotta tell me what you drinking, then, Shane. But question: what do you guys think of? It's old news, but Gina Carano, when they wrote her out, because they have a thing saying Star Wars officially writes out Gina Carano.
Yeah.
Was any of you hoping that she would return? I mean, did you guys like her character?
I like the character. I thought it was a stupid reason. Well, it was political. Why she got booted, and I think it was stupid because she didn't do anything to the show, or it's not like she showed up or didn't show up for filming.
Right.
So what she puts on her personal social media, unless it's something like crazy racist or crazy, obviously, but no, it was bullshit. So I'm glad she's back.
Yeah. Do you think that her career on the show could have been saved? You think she had to? You think she would have to apologize for her career to be saved, or what? What do you think?
I don't want to know why they expect people to apologize for their views. Like nobody has to agree with me. If you think that, you think whatever you think. As long as you're not actively doing something against to hurt people, right. I don't care what your thoughts is. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what your political.
But that's the difference, though. Some people, if you don't agree with them, you are insulting them.
Yeah,
being defensive by disagreeing. And
then and hopefully, like if that was to happen, then it just you start filtering out naturally. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be in a bubble where everybody just agrees exactly with me. I just want to be able to say my differences without being labeled as something because I'm disagree with you. Like if I don't agree with her politically, she can say whatever. She was a dope character.
Because I hear some people say, "Oh, she wasn't that. She was lukewarm. Wasn't that?" And I felt like I liked her, and with the once again, to me, I think they did it in The Mandalorian, the end of season 2, without showing or saying woman power constantly, where they had Bo-Katan and everything else, and she had her weapon. Yep. She was handling her business and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I just was trying to figure that out, you know what I'm saying? Like, her, I know you only buy villains, Shane, or any of you guys, but do you think her character was worth being a statue? Do you think they was going to make her? I mean, do you think that she was going to elevate bigger in the show?
I don't know about that. I don't know if she was just going to be a reoccurring character or if they wanted her to be a permanent fixture on the show.
Right.
I don't really know what direction they were going to go with her, but like I said, I'm just happy she's back. I don't love the character. I could do without her. What I could do without that little fuck Grogu, that's what I could do without.
Preach.
But that aside, I'm glad she's back.
What's your problem with Grogu, my man?
Let me tell you about this little motherfucker called Grogu.
Let me hit you straight with it. This is my problem with that.
Go ahead, Shane. You go.
And if you saw episode the new episode, I think Grogu, they opened up the door of showing how cute Grogu is, and I just love that character.
Yeah, that's what Disney does best. Everything in Star Wars has to be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Not whoa. Not everything's cute. It was just Grogu that was cute. That was it.
Well, maybe in Mando, but in like Disney, there's a lot of cute things that they did. Like those stupid little progs that Chewie was going to eat. And then they looked at him with the big Puss in Boots eyes. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grogu is cute, and I loved him the first season. Like I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then when it was more of the same sort of like escort him around everywhere, it's when I fell off. I don't think I've seen. This is season 3, right? I don't know if I've seen.
Season 3 started off real good. You know, I'd like
to answer your question, Rashid.
Okay,
My problem with Grogu is you're a big Star Wars fan like I am, and you know how awesome a show that follows a bounty hunter around the galaxy, how fucking awesome that would be if you see the real shit, right? If they do it at their best, it would be amazing. So that's what I was kind of hoping for and expecting with this. And what I got was a soap opera about a glorified babysitter or stepdad. Instead of him doing all his bounty hunting shit, he does that on the side when he's not taking care of Grogu, as opposed to doing the bounty hunting shit primarily. That's my problem with Grogu. He drags down the show.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think, 2 questions. Do you think they will do another Boba Fett series? And if they do, would you like him to be back to being a bounty hunter? If he was to go back being a bounty hunter and let Finnick hold down the fort until he does, I mean, do you think that would be a better story?
So yes, I do think there'll be a season 2. And I don't know if I want him to be a bounty. I do, but that's not the big problem. He just has to not be a bitch anymore. Regardless if he's a bounty hunter or a supposed mob boss, he can't be a little pussy anymore. He's got to be Boba Fett from the comics.
Do you think that they learned? Do you think they may have learned a lesson with the series of Boba Fett to beef him back up to that dangerous bounty hunter, or you think they're going to keep it bitch mode?
I don't think they learned their lesson because I don't think they give a shit. Look at what they do with She-Hulk and with all the other shows. They don't give a shit. It all depends who's running it. Is someone who's in charge the top guy or woman? Are they woke or are they not? That's what's going to determine on the direction of the show, in my opinion. Because the actor himself didn't want this for Boba Fett. He said that. And he definitely wants something different for season 2. But he doesn't get final say. They pay him.
In some of these questions from, thoughts. What do you think about this from the people who've seen it, specifically you, Rashid? Mando season 3 first episode felt more sitcom-y than anything so far, in his opinion. Like Mando was a single dad TV show from the 90s.
Nah, I don't agree with that. The first episode was a good episode. I didn't see it was felt like sitcom. I think going back to what you were saying, Shane, I think that maybe you have some people thinking, okay, we had this with him babysitting Grogu, but once again, they're doing it again, and they just want him to go back to being the bounty hunter. But of course, a big thing is that he revealed his face to Grogu, the only person that he revealed to Grogu, and now he has to go back to Mandalore so-called bathe in this, whatever the waters in the mines and some shit like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you guys think that the Mandalorian can be successful without Grogu? Because Anthony Kennedy says Grogu is the Mandalorian.
So
Nah, I think-
it could be successful, but it'll be the viewers will be different viewers. It'll hit a different audience.
Yeah.
Some of the same audience will overlap, obviously, but once you get rid of him, you're going to lose maybe some of the kids, maybe some of the women, some of the girlfriends. But I think you're going to get more of the hardcore Star Wars fans who want to see that kind of shit.
I think they feel that Grogu is like Thor put is a cash grab. So
Mhm.
the more they put this thing, of showing Grogu and whatever cuteness that he does, they like he's bringing in the money. Even the kid's gonna be money. You know what I'm saying? If you go, all kids. I remember, I bought my daughter a baby Grogu. You know what I'm saying? You go, all the kids have little Grogus and stuff like that. So of course he's bringing, and who knows how much money this little character has generated.
Yeah.
Because just like George Lucas will make a character, and Darth Maul and Boba Fett are the characters that had short-term time on the screen and was the most selling characters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So this will be an interesting question and give everybody a chance. We could start with you, Rashi, because I know Star Wars means a lot to you, and everybody in the chat. Like, what is Star Wars to you guys? Like, for me, it is Jedi, it is Sith, it is Sith lore, right? And so to me, like, everything else is ancillary, like it's around it. But it seems like we get in like Andor, we get in like Mandalorian, the bounty hunters, and all of that stuff. And to me, that was always like side content. It wasn't really the main focus. So is that okay, like as a super Star Wars fan for you guys, or do you guys miss the like Knights of the Old Republic style storytelling or original trilogy?
Well, they never did that as a show. They never did that as a show. But
why? That's a good
for
why
what
is what I don't know.
for what I think that I don't Acolyte. I don't know if that's the door introduction to the Old Republic, but I could say this: Rogue One, and I could deal with Andor. At first, when I kept watching Andor, I was like, this shit is slow as hell. I'm not understanding it. But then I was like, I started feeling it and stuff like that, Unfortunately, I can't erase The Last Jedi. I would. I can't risk Rise of Skywalker. I would. You know what I'm saying? But I like Obi-Wan. I know people got tired of Leia and they didn't like what's her name? What was the sister that she was playing as
Rhea.
Some people didn't like her and stuff like that.
Start with R.
I like the whole story because I knew from what it painted the picture was that she was never a sister anyway. They were just using her. She thought she was outsmarting Vader, but he already knew. He already knew that I know you trying to set me up. So just the fact that it gave us more James Earl Jones voice, and I just love that. But get rid of. They could have changed a lot of things in the Book of Boba Fett. Get rid of the last trilogy, and I don't know. I thought everything else was all right. I think Clone Wars. Clone Wars was the animation. Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I remember.
Especially you watch it in a specific order.
Let me tell you something. For years, I ignored that because I thought it was kiddie. Then my man told me. He said, "Nah, man." He said, "Watch from season 3 up."
Yeah.
And I started watching it. And they was like murdering, and it became
Season
serious.
7 was awesome.
Right.
Oh yeah.
They was like not playing.
They
They
was
was
taking
not
folks
playing
out.
in the Clone Wars. They wasn't playing.
And they introduced some of the best characters in the Clone Wars, right?
Just like the Bad Batch, the last Bad Batch.
I haven't seen that yet.
Watch it. You know what I'm saying? Just like Mandalorian, they've been trying to clone everybody should know who they trying to clone. But
Art in Thailand, they don't fuck with Star Wars like that, do they?
Crippler, can you put up Duck Rogers' comment? His newest one?
Bro, I don't know shit about Star Wars.
Oh no, that wasn't it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the 100 from Mitchell Lawrence.
Okay.
There we go.
Empire
Do you know how
Strikes Back.
Yu Zhang Vaughn War would have been on film?
Oh my goodness. No, tell me.
It's like a 21 book series with the Yu Zhang Vaughn, and what a fucking movie that would make.
That pisses me off, dude. Every time I talk to Star Wars people, and I used to be like heavy into like the extended EU and all of that stuff, because I feel them, and it's absolutely true. It's just sort of like they have this material, they have like some dope characters from the extended universe, from the books, from the games, and they just do. Man, and the reason I didn't hate Obi, but it started. You can see a formula like. Girl, protect them, escort them, keep them safe. Like that's what Leia was like Grogu, right? For the Mandalorian, the same for Obi.
Yes.
Like another escort mission, and they got this formula that they use, and it's sort of like, I want to see some Sith shit. Dude, I don't want to see it. I don't.
No, but I like that. I just love the fact that like I said, the movie. This is just for me. When it came to Obi-Wan. Reva,
yeah, it is.
Just a pawn to create that story. She was the girl, and if you didn't see that shit, that's y'all fucking fault. I don't care about. I don't hear no about no spoilers. She was the Jedi that when they came, and to me it made sense. She escaped, so she wanted revenge. So she was playing this role. She
wasn't got away.
Right. She wasn't really trying to be a sister. She was really just trying to pretend so I could kill this dude that did, and I hate you Jedi at the same time. You know, because you guys could have killed them and stuff like that. But to me, the story I saw the story more still Obi-Wan being broke down, and Vader, of course, this is Anakin now. His body all burnt up and shit like that, you know, and now he's heartless. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I felt like to see the two come back. I loved it. I loved it. Even the little girl, even though at first I hated her. I was like, this stupid little lady, but then I was like, nah, the girl. I like the little girl, man. I like the little girl, man. She was cute.
No, with Reva specifically, when you're dealing with Sith, you know that like when all of the Sith, like they look badass. They either got like tattoos or crazy hair or like a mask or like they look super dope. And for her, they was like, yo, just make her black and have braids. Like they didn't even try to make her look cool. Like they didn't give her nothing else, and they was like, this is good enough. Like I wanted her to look like a Sith.
I kind of wanted her to have the slick back cornrows, not like the shit that she had. And then it was like just make her like unknown. Like we trying to figure her out. Yeah. Don't give her too much.
Make a little more mysterious, right?
Mysterious, right? Because that's what make us love a lot of these characters too. You don't know their backstory.
You don't see their face clear, and they look like Vader, mask, Maul, tattoos. The only one was like Count Dooku, maybe, and everybody else was just sort of like they were just super mysterious, and you need to figure out what they're all about, how they're gonna try and kill a master.
But like, they don't need to dumb down Star Wars, man. They really don't, and they need to stop it. Like, I don't want them doing, you know, like, let's keep it real, man. John Boyega character was terrible. Trash.
Garbage, man. Jen, what you call him? The Rock?
Like, there was so many people that was hoping that he was going to be a Jedi. And they was feeling, you know what I'm saying? They was hoping he was a Force perspective stormtrooper that was going to find out that he has Jedi powers and he was going to do his thing, you know? And it just became a joke. Man. You know?
Yeah, and he didn't run up in Rey like I was hoping that he would.
Yo, man, what's wrong with you, man?
Critical Mass, can you go into detail about what you mean by that comment? Like run into Rey? Like physically? Like a football
player? I like Rey.
What's wrong with this dude, kid? Something is wrong with
Not like the actress.
Critical Mass. I'm ordering you to go back to the Lazarus pit so it can fix your brain, okay?
My brain
I
is
know.
fine.
I
My brain is
If
fine,
the
sir.
only thing that you were worried about is
My
him,
brain is
for
fine.
John Boyega's character is that he didn't run into
tell
Ray.
Let me tell you
There was a lot more wrong before that
They
movie.
had.
Hey, they was setting it up. It kind of looked like it was like a little boy girl kind of thing. Okay, you got a little action, a little love story here that never happened. I thought they were gonna do like they did with Leia and Han Solo. I thought that's the way they were going at first.
No, they
No,
made
but
John
for that-
Boyega
for that-
a glorified
for that
like
trilogy,
sanitation worker in the
They had no,
Empire.
They had no A. They had no A plan A or B or C.
Trash
or
Man
anything.
can get love too.
Mhm.
All they had to do was make Snoke into Darth Plagueis. This would have fit. This would have connected the Star Wars all together. It was Snoke is Darth Plagueis. His body is like that because he had he resurrected himself after Emperor Palpatine died because he couldn't do it because Emperor Palpatine was too powerful. Palpatine trying to use Kylo Ren as his pawn, and Kylo Ren has the Knights of Ren as his henchmen, going hunting down Rey and John Boyega.
Yeah,
all they had to do was make
the Knights
that
of Ren.
simple.
What's up with the Knights of Ren? They showed them like badass and dope, and it's like nothing.
If you would have made Snoke into Darth Plagueis, all the trilogies would have connected. Now you know who, because you spoke about Darth Plagueis in the Revenge of the Sith. So why you just didn't give us Darth Plagueis? You could have made Snoke Darth Plagueis, and that would have made sense. He's coming back because Palpatine is dead. Palpatine was too powerful. Now he's back, and then give us a Star Wars.
Because Knights of the Old Republic is my favorite piece of Star Wars, period. And it's a video game. It was an RPG video game from way back. And they told the story. You got the figures. It's sort of like Darth Revan and Malgus. I'm Dark Malik, right? And so it's sort of like you play that game not knowing what's happening, and then this spoiler alert, you don't even know that you going after Malik thinking like he's the dude, but that was your apprentice and you lost your memory and you was the dude doing all of that stuff. And when you get that moment, it was the biggest moment like since Luke, I Am Your Father in Star Wars for me, because that was me. Like I was going after myself.
There's two people
That
I
shit
would
was
use for Darth. There's two
crazy,
people I
dude.
use for Darth Revan. Either Keanu Reeves or Viggo Mortensen.
Vigo, dude.
Vigo's
I'll
good.
take Vigo for that. Because that's the thing. Because to me, the Jedi was always too. What you mean? I can't have sex? Now I'm out. And then the Sith was like, no, it was
He
too.
said, "No, I'm out."
It was two extremes, right? And with Revan was like, no, there's got to be balance. He was a great Jedi, right? And I thought that was so interesting because that's why things got messed up. It's almost like when you go too far one way, you just as crazy if you go too far the other way, and just sort of like, oh, now you got to stay in this room and you can't have sex and you can't have pleasure and you can't do this. And the other one was like, kill everybody, anger. He touched you, punch him in the face, stab him, kill him. Like there's no in between. And so like with Revan was like, this is all stupid, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the one to bring balance to this, and I think that would be super interesting.
But you know what, Malik, I like Malik. I like Darth Malik too. I mean, I understand his anger. I mean, so if somebody chops your jaw off and you gotta wear prosthesis, ain't no women trying to get with you now. You gotta pay chicks and chicks that you gotta pay.
I don't know. There's some aliens that like that shit though. Like this, there's some aliens that be like, ooh, let me. Like look all up that mouth, that jawbone.
With the tongue coming
She'd be like, "Can you take it off?" And
he's all tongue. He's all tongue. Hey, but that's my only beef with the Jedis. Yeah, I gotta get me
There's
some.
some freaky aliens in the galaxy that might be turned.
I gotta get me some. That's my only problem with Jedi.
I think Ashoka is a badass character, man. I was glad that they made her. Ashoka, I think, is a badass character.
So they're doing a show for her, not a movie, right? They're gonna do a show.
Yeah, but I hope Thrawn is in it. I really do.
You know what the problem I think with Disney is?
It has to be.
Disney's problem is they do a show and they take a character and blow them up bigger than they need it to be. Like, let's say like their story, we already understood Han Solo throughout the trilogy. We didn't need to go back and figure out how he got his name. Like everything you need to know about Han Solo, you learned in the trilogy, and now when you go back, it almost breaks some stuff if you look at it a certain way. I would love for them to just be like a new story like a new freaking epic space opera where it was all an ensemble. It wasn't about one character. It was about a group of people, but they had a plot A, plot B. But it was all about some epic scale.
No, but a lot of people was
stuff.
asking for a Han Solo backstory. There was
You didn't like that Crippler?
I love
Han Solo?
I love
Yeah, the Solo movie.
It wasn't as offensive as The Last Jedi. Like, I watched it and didn't want to freaking just kill myself after it. But like,
you know what happened? In my opinion,
Mhm.
The Last Jedi turned people. Let me tell you something. The Last Jedi was so bad. I remember I was in a movie theater I was about to watch. I forgot what movie I was about to watch. Right, this older dude with his wife. Both of them were older. Not saying you know what I mean, but they was like around about 60, 70 years old.
Mhm.
Yo, Solo wasn't trash. Damn it.
It was close to it. It was like,
That's what he said when he came out?
No. But The Last Jedi was so trash. I just heard the guy say, man, that last Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi, that was bad, man. That was terrible.
yeah.
So when I'm like, you know, because usually people could get fooled by just the lights and the action and shit like that. But for that man to say that, I'm like, come on, man. Why did y'all let Ryan Johnson do The Last Jedi?
He's like,
That man fucked it up so bad. So bad. Like Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma should have been the Boba Fett of that series. I mean, come on. I respect it. You got a female who's tall as fuck, gangster.
6'3".
Brienne of Tarth, baby.
Got chromed out armor. And she's ready to, and she'll cut anybody's throat. If you read the comic book, she'll cut anybody's throat to win. And you just let her just, you know, bullshit.
Hey, Rashid.
You know? What's up?
Can she get some? Phasma?
She got to wear the armor, but just pull the panties.
Oh, damn. How are you going to penetrate that armor?
Oh, shit.
What is that material? Yo, these Darths be packing something different.
Listen, if she just, I just want her to wear the armor, but the panty part be free, and just let her hair down, let her hair grow a little bit.
Keep the mask on, baby.
No, I want her to take but I
just
want it from the back.
Glory hole out of her armor, dude.
Yo, you can really just make that. Just make the armor. I don't know.
Hey, not somebody, some customer group is gonna get. You know, they did that Thanos.
Oh,
They're gonna listen to this and say, you know what? We should make a Brianna. We should make a Phasma half nude.
All right, guys.
You know what, though?
I gotta run.
All right.
As always. Catch you later.
Later, bro.
Thanks for coming.
Peace.
I just feel that
Time to go make some coffee.
I would like a story. If Disney's gonna do these little stories, they should have give us a Captain Phasma short story. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Lando would hit. He is like Captain Kirk of that universe, right? D-Flex1 in the building. Road Dog in the building. Welcome. And if I didn't catch you, Duck Rogers, there it is.
Welcome.
Lawrence. But
I still like Captain Phasma. I think the story had good characters like Snoke. If I thought a life-size bust of Snoke would have been hot if they made him relevant to what I wanted him to be. You know, just the fact that his face was all like deteriorated and looked like, you know what I'm saying? They never even explained why his body was like that. Why did they clone him, but his body was like that? They didn't even explain that shit.
I think that's what the dark side of the Force do to you. It pulls the life out of you.
No, I got you, but did it not look like his body was regenerating? You know, his body looked like it had regenerated. It just couldn't regenerate all the way. You know, so I don't know.
But yeah, I think Star Wars is one of the most influential, the most potential, and everybody. This ain't nothing new, but I think the potential of Star Wars is so big, and we're getting stuff that is just.
I want Star Wars to go back to being violent. I want if you die, and you die for real, and that's that.
What's up with the
Han
lightsabers
Han
impaling
Solo.
people and they just come back like Reverend?
Like Han
I'm
Solo.
just like, yo, what's up?
With
I thought
the lightsaber to the
was-
gut.
Like
they just get back up.
one thing I'll say about that: if Darth Vader cut you with a lightsaber, you dying. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Exactly. Not in the current iteration of Star Wars, man.
Because when he stabbed her, she fell to the ground and she was still breathing. I think Darth Vader would have still chopped her head off.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, maybe the show would have been more taken seriously if he did chop her head off. You know, show some real violence.
Should have.
No coming back from that.
No
They
coming
don't kill
back.
anybody in Star Wars anymore.
Unless
Oh,
that was a clone.
Oh, Reba?
You never know.
I ain't Reba ain't a goddamn clone,
You
man.
never know,
Only thing worse than clone is the multiverse.
right?
Just excuse for poor writing.
yeah, the multiverse. You know what the multiverse really is? It's like pushing the reset button on your computer.
And guess what?
Your computer's acting up. But reset.
Yo, Shane, are you a comic book reader?
No. I stopped reading comics many years ago.
All right. Well, you probably gonna know this. Crippler, Critical Mass. Was you a comic book reader, or you stopped reading?
No, I stopped reading a while. back.
Actually, that's not true. I have
I'm not
read
up on the new stuff.
a few comic books,
Well, I was
and
reading this
omnibus and stuff. But
I was reading this thing called Timeless. It has with Kang. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was with Kang. But anyway, another Avenger book. They was trying to figure out why their minds were being warped. Somebody kept messing with their mind. They're trying to bring back the Beyonder. Do you guys remember the Beyonder?
Oh, I do. Secret Wars.
Yeah, Secret Wars.
Yeah, I got that. I got that series.
Yeah.
I read comics all the way up until I would say the early '90s,
Okay.
and then I kind of fell off.
Right.
Again, I don't know why the fuck they didn't give all 3 films to JJ. At least then it would have had one vision throughout.
Right,
run.
because JJ had to fix the bullshit, and I feel like once you did that damage, it's basically hard as fuck for him to fix that shit.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like, yo, I would have pulled it aside, like, yo, why you making this shit like this? You know, if you that was the perfect time to kill Leia. You know what I'm saying?
The whole problem with that whole thing is like he set something up and then it wasn't everybody get together, what is the vision? It was like, I'll do this movie, and then a different director with a different writing team came in and did it and was like, I don't like that. That's why he made Luke Skywalker throw it. He was like, no, he's like, fuck that, I don't care about any of this stuff. That was Rian Johnson's interpretation of it. And then when that was over, it was like, I don't like none of the shit he did. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get it back. It was just sort of like all over the place. And then
that's why Favreau
CGI soup at the end was just like.
And that's why Favreau brought him back in Mandalorian to give Luke back respect. You know what I'm saying? Because Rian Johnson, he totally disrespected Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
All that shit that went like Luke Skywalker went through. All that shit, and you're just gonna make him look weak. Or
a bitter old man.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I hope that
that's not my Luke. That's not the Luke I remember.
Yeah, I think the equivalent of this, because I know the talks about Lord of the Rings, equivalent is this of like, with a Solo movie, with a Andor movie, like the equivalent of that for Lord of the Rings is like freaking Samwise getting a movie, or Pippin getting a movie, and then Gimli getting his own movie. Like, it's not, I don't think it's necessary for that, and I hope they don't do that shit with Lord of the Rings. If they do it, it's fine. I'll still have the original trilogy.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask Shane a question. Do you think because of the response of what they've been doing to all the franchises, do you think that they care, that people are not happy? From Marvel to Star Wars, do you think they care? Do you think they are worried that they're gonna lose on money on what they've been doing?
Not to the extent that we think they do, or that we think they should. No, because they're still a multi-billion-dollar company, and they're still going to make millions of dollars. They might not make tens of millions, or they might make tens of millions, but not hundreds of millions. But
the thing is that they spend so much on their budgets that they're not making as much as they should. Like that Ant-Man and the Disney just in general, and the same with Star Wars. Like if they was making these for like $20-40 million or something like that, then they will be super successful. But like with Black Adam, $200 million and stuff like that, when it fails and you get a 72% drop, it may seem like they made a lot of money, but it ain't even cover their budget. And I think with those profits are getting lower and lower, and they're starting to see that to the point where Kevin Feige had to be like, there's only 2 confirmed movies coming out now. Everything that was announced is delayed or slated or going to be redone because they feel it.
How well did Ant-Man do? Is that
not
a failure?
well at all? So
Not
like
well,
it did
right.
the first they barely made the projections, like barely. And then the next week it had a 72% drop, which is huge. It was the biggest drop, one of the biggest drops in Marvel history. And so like if that type of stuff keep happening, and then everybody that was on the fence that wanted to see it because of Jonathan Majors, like I know people personally, and I know a lot of people like, you know what, I'll wait for Disney Plus. Or some people just like, I'm done with them already, right? Because like, if this is their next big thing, people didn't go see it. Usually the word of mouth is, you gotta go see what Kang did. He did this, and this person showed up, and then when you see what he did, people coming out, Ant-Man was like, what the did he just lose to Ant-Man?
What do you think?
You know what I mean? That's not a good discourse to have going into
Ant-Man not doing well. Do you think now people are going to start saying they're going to now not jump to go see the Marvel movies like they used to? Nah.
I don't think they are anyway.
I think I think that's starting to happen right now.
It's starting to have the. I don't want to say it's not near as bad, although Thor: Love and Thunder, I think that was like the Last Jedi movement for Marvel.
That was my Last Jedi.
You know, I was watching it the other day. I haven't finished watching it, but when I was watching this shit, I was like, yo, what the fuck? What are they doing? Like, I saw Russell Crowe be Zeus, and I was like, what the fuck?
Goodness.
They just tried to make
the orgy
Marvel movie. It was stupid.
Oh my goodness.
That whole scene.
Like, yeah, but you know what?
I agree, Edwin Diaz.
He had a plastic lightning bolt.
Thank you. That shit looked like a prop or a Toys R Us toy, and it's supposed to be
I said to myself, you can't be serious, man. And then, like
Thor had it on his back.
I think what's name is beautiful. I love her. Who played
Tessa Thompson?
No, the chick that played Thor's girlfriend.
Natalie Portman.
Oh, Natalie Portman, dude.
Now, you know, and I thought it was, I'm in and out with the movie. Like when we get off, I'm gonna finish watching that shit. But I just was like, I saw the scene where everybody's talking about where he puts his legs and blocks two guys trying to spook the speeders, and he's standing there, and I was like, yo, come on, what are y'all doing, man? Like the first Thor,
he's a clown.
The first Thor, when he went and fought the Frost Giants.
Frost Giants.
It was dope. You saw that Thor took them as a joke, but he wasn't taking him being a warrior as a joke. He was like, listen, I'm with it. He's like, yo, I got just me by myself. I take you on, and he was fighting them. So I was like, okay. When I first went to see Thor the movie, I thought, okay, this is gonna be trash. But when I saw him taking out the Frost Giants, I said, okay, this dude is about it. I'm feeling it.
I agree
seriously.
Yeah, that movie was all right.
Everybody considers that one of the weakest movies, and it's still better than almost if not
Thor
everything in
It's
Faith.
a great movie. By far the best of the
that was the Branagh movie. Yep.
It's a
that was the
badass
Branagh movie.
I love it. But why are you gonna take Thor and make him into this joke? Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Can you guys? What is the last great MCU movie? The last great one.
My opinion, it was Spider-Man.
Not a Sony movie, just straight up MCU.
No, that was a Marvel movie.
The Spider-Man. No, that was Sony though. Like one that like it's part of the story.
Tom Holland is part of the MCU.
He's part of it, but like Sony.
But he's still like Spider. I guess he's saying Spider-Man, right? Once they'll do something with Marvel. I mean, with the Marvel,
they got an agreement.
Yeah, but that was still Sony. But I mean, if
like
he
one that Disney's putting out and getting the profits off of, because so the arrangement deal they have, Shane, is that Marvel can use Tom Holland, but when Sony makes a movie, they put it out, they get all of the profits, like 100% of it. Like, so Sony develops it, films it.
Having Benedict Cumberbatch in there threw me off. I assumed it was MCU.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange.
But I think one movie out of all that can hold the title would probably have to be Age of Ultron, Avengers, because I think that covered a lot.
What was the last great one? The last one. To me, it was Endgame, right? Endgame was the last great one that made money, crossed $1 billion easily.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
damn near $2 billion. Fucked up the hope.
Are we talking about movies and TV shows, or just
movies?
I'm sorry, Sam. I was
going to say the last best thing that Marvel did come out with was What If. That was that to me.
But see, like great meaning university. Like I don't think that did well even on Disney Plus. I personally need to go back and see it. Yeah, I still haven't even seen it.
What if it was good?
I heard it was.
What did you guys think about Werewolf by Night?
It's okay. It ain't like, oh man, you gotta see it. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't like it made a whole bunch.
That's why
I'm talking about the last thing that everybody was just like, damn,
Critical Mass. I feel like that What If was the official last thing that Marvel did that I thought was good. Plus, you know, of course, that was the last thing that Chad Boseman was in.
He voiced him, right? Yeah.
Yeah. What If it was good. I liked it.
But that was if you ask me what's the last thing that Marvel did, that was it. I think What If is the last thing that I saw that I was like, I was loving it. That was it.
Cool. So for me personally, it's Endgame. Even though I like Infinity War better, I do agree that Endgame was still a great movie, both financially and by the fans. Yeah. And so to look at all of the movies and content to come out after that.
I can hear you, Shane.
Okay. I thought I was tripping out.
Jeff Denani says, I saw the trailer for The Flash in the theater last week, and the audience.
What do you guys think the next big Marvel movie will be? You think it's going to be Secret War? You think it's going to be the next Avenger movie?
I can't even tell you.
That's the thing. Like,
what would you like to see Marvel do different to bring their movies back on course with what they used to?
Go back to the first phase, the phase of leading to Infinity War. Give it that seriousness. I don't want to see Guardians of the Galaxy humor all through every movie. You know what I'm saying? Guardians of the Galaxy, let them have that. Let them have that humor. But when you give me Thor should have been fighting Sator. Well, I think he Sunder or whatever. I mean, he should have been fighting though. You should have gave us Beta Ray Bill. You know what I'm saying? Give us a formidable villain for Thor to fight. All the Captain Americas was on point. Bucky and what's his name? Winter Soldier. They should have fought AIM and MODOK. That would have been epic. Let them fight AIM and MODOK.
And that's the thing. They already ruined MODOK.
Do you think Kang is the right villain to have right now?
No.
I think Kang is the right villain to have, but they don't have the creative writers to tell that story. Like
he should have been one of the villains in one of the movies, and that's it. But the main, just like how they did Thanos, we should be leading either up to Doctor Doom or Galactus. To me, the only way that's going to bring Marvel back to where it was, you have to bring Galactus, because you need a major world threat to bring everybody back again. That's
one that doesn't get beaten in Loki the first time you meet him, and then get another version of him and get beaten in Ant-Man. It's like, why do this dude is not satisfied.
DC.
Yeah.
What would you do different that James Gunn is doing? I know a lot of people are fucking pissed with James Gunn. So what would you do if they said, President Rashid, save the DCU? What would you do?
First of all, fire Gunn. That's number one.
Okay.
Fire Ezra Miller. Replace Ezra Miller with the Flash guy that's on TV right now.
Liking it so far.
Hire Cavill back. I want you to change how Cyborg looks. I want him to look more like the Terminator body more than the thing. Change Darkseid, how he looks. I don't like how he looks. Wonder Woman could stay the same. I want Martian Manhunter back. You know. What else would I do? Shit. That's about it right now. Cavill, Brainiac would be the next threat to Superman. You know.
Would you have done a Black Adam versus Superman movie?
Not yet. You know why? Because I would be scared of doing what Batman versus Superman did.
Yeah.
So it's
Just having a WWE style fight with no story and no substance.
I'd rather, you know what it is? You know what it is? I want to see the Justice League versus the Legion of Doom. So I want to create. I want to create those worlds. Where's our Legion of Doom? Where's Deathstroke? Deathstroke should be murdering people right now, and everybody trying to figure out where this dude is at.
Well, to answer, so like, do you think Marvel can pull it together? Right, like that's Michael Raven's question. Like, I don't know. It's gonna do if Guardians fails, and this is like if Guardians fails, that's gonna hurt both Marvel and DC because you losing the hype of James Gunn, like people who actually want to see something different. If this fails, I think that's going to impact Marvel crazy, and it's also going to put doubt in a lot of people's minds of his ability to do anything in the DCU right now. So that movie is going to be like such an important movie to succeed, and if it doesn't, I worry for both.
But why do everybody feel that Gunn is going to do this amazing thing when he did his Suicide Squad Part 2? And I
like that movie. You didn't like it?
No, I liked the movie, but was it amazing?
I thought it was really, really good for a rated R. Like that's the thing. That was a movie that was just to be a movie.
Was it a blockbuster though?
Compared to Part 1, it was.
Yeah, compared to Part 1, it was, and also it was released on HBO Max at the same time, and all of this stuff.
See, that's the bad. Compared to Part 1, it was. No, in general, within these superhero movies.
No, I don't think, but like setting out to do a movie and setting out to establish and construct and structure a universe is different because he's not going to write and direct all of them. It's like, okay, what's the overall vision that we want to do, and who is the right people to write and direct each one of this? Here's a vision. That's what they're missing. A vision where we're going to, how we're going to get there, and how we're going to execute. That's what James Gunn is bringing. But people keep thinking that he's making Guardians for each one of these movies, or he's making Suicide Squad for each one of these movies. Nope. And I think like why Marvel succeeded was because of McFeely, the writers of Captain America, Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. That was one cohesive writing team who wrote each one of those movies. While everybody else wrote around it, your Captain Marvels, your Thors, your Ragnarok, all of that stuff, the core of where the direction of the MCU was going was a tight writer and director group that's missing right now from the MCU.
Well, they need to
pull that out. Now you just got all of those side people coming in trying to do main shit, and they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to steer the ship.
Whoever wrote Winter Soldier, I would hire them to do a lot of these movies.
Absolutely.
Winter Soldier.
Absolutely. And then I would just say, just don't do what you did to Hulk, and then everything would have been perfect.
Oh yeah, I want the Incredible Hulk.
That's a quick note.
I want the Edward Norton Hulk.
Yeah, like bring back Edward Norton.
Sure.
That's another thing. I would have hired Ed Norton back, and I would got rid of what's his name. And my thing is this.
I agree, Michael Raven.
How many of us been still want to see the Abomination and the Hulk go at it again?
Of course.
I know.
Dude, they fucked up Harlem, baby boy.
Oh, they trashed Harlem. I love when the Hulk, he grabbed that cop cars and turned them into boxing gloves.
Yeah, that's the stuff you see in comics. And
that was off the chain.
Did it in a movie, dude.
That was off. And the thing about that, I mean, it was a CGI fight, but it was like, man, this is pretty good for a CGI fight.
Yeah,
Crippler, you made a great point where you were saying about James Gunn not directing every movie. So it's easy when you look, like Rashid said, at not Birds of Prey, but Suicide Squad 2. And then Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like the captain on the battlefield, leading the troops in, directing the movie. Now he's the general overseeing the whole battle plan.
Yes.
And, making changes here and there. Completely different. Does that mean I think he'll do a great job? Not necessarily, but not directing every movie. Completely different.
But you guys think that him, because he's been vocal in the media and stuff, you don't think that maybe he should just keep his mouth shut and just show and prove? Because when you constantly running your mouth and you fired a Superman that a lot of people still want to be Superman, of course you're in control, but if your shit flops, people not gonna be easy on your ass. You.
But I don't
better
see him
show
saying
control.
I
when he talks.
never saw him fucking jaw-jacking anyone.
Yeah, I never see him like attack or anything.
I just seen him
No,
trying
he
to
doesn't
explain
attack
stuff.
nobody, but he just seems to. I don't know, man. He says some things in the media, like, you know. I guess if you feel like you're not feeling what he's saying, I mean, who he picked, or that he got rid of Cavill, you know, he seemed like, listen, I'm in control, so you know, I don't know.
But
You
like,
know
no,
what they say?
that's the thing. He
No
never
such
said.
thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, what he said was, and which is true, he just sort of like they were working out a deal for him to do this while Warner Brothers, and this is Warner Brothers, was fucking with Cavill, like doing what Warner Brothers do because they don't know how to run a studio. And then they both got caught up on this. He was like, okay, you hired me to do this and I have a vision to do it, but now I got conflict that he came in with Henry Cavill. Like, he came in not saying he was going to hire Henry. He came in with the marching orders to make a new direction. You don't
Reset.
say that and say use the old people. That's a conflict of interest. It's a delicate balance. You can't do that. So now that he's put in that situation, Warner's put him in that situation, everybody said he fire him. You can't fire anybody you never hired. He never said he was going to hire him. Warner Brothers did
So
that.
you saying that
DCU is different.
Rock fucked that up?
And then and the thing is, Rock was like, all Rock wanted was like, they wanted Rock in that movie so bad. I mean, Henry Cavill in that movie so bad, and they didn't want to do it. But Rock is the Rock, and he's persistent, and they did it. And then they forcibly said, and they did it for marketing. They was like, look, I need this. We went to Comic-Con. Everybody booed me. Rock don't like getting booed. I mean, he's the Rock.
They didn't boo Rock, did they?
Yeah, they booed because they thought there was a rumor that there was going to be a Henry Cavill at the announcement at the Comic-Con, and everyone booed. And he went back. He went straight up. Yeah, this is all over. You could check anybody's video on it. He went straight up to Warner Brothers. Was like, I need this. We want this. I want to get him on. And they was like, oh no. And then they did it. They did it. And then they brought him back. And this was all of Warner Brothers. Zaslav and them, like the business side of Warner Brothers, not James Gunn. And then he had to inherit that problem when he got hired to do the DCU, because that was after. It's convoluted, but we can move on. There's something that I wanted to share. Let me see if I can find it.
But all this talking about the Man of Steel, I need to go back and watch that. I haven't watched it in a while.
I love that movie.
So I don't know if you guys seen the news. I don't know if you guys seen the news from Cash the Gemini's site. So that he's already hard at work training for the next Collector's Corner, because they felt like, you know, he didn't get a fair shot. The afro was too glorious that people were blinded and were not actually.
Payne whipped his ass fair and square.
I get that. But like they were saying, nobody
he took the
mentioned.
flashlight and shoved up his ass.
Nobody mentioned. No. No one mentioned his horror skills, being able to channel Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Ghostface, all of these fools. No one mentioned.
Killer.
No, nobody mentioned his him being a predator, him being a little predator. Oh wait, that didn't sound right. He's not a predator, but a like the hunter predator, not a predator. Y'all know what I'm saying. Not to catch a predator.
Not a sexual predator.
Yeah, not a sexual predator, but it's a predator. Nobody mentioned that predator aspect of it.
He could hunt near school easily.
So the community is like, they're saying like, the community is going crazy.
With the afro scene? That's old school.
They were like, yo, all the horror movies Cash has seen, this was a report by a fella named Mark Books. All those horror movies Cash has seen, I know my guy knows how to fight and survive. I may have to side with Mr. Gemini on this one. So what's crazy is Cash actually went straight to the lab, dude, and they're working on a brand new switch out. So I want your thoughts on the brand new switch out that he's gonna bring in the future.
Oh, he got the switch out.
Rolls.
Yeah, so like
he got the exclusive portrait.
I know. What do you think about the text and the likeness?
I like the commitment. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Still on it.
Yo, I think his joint look better than Reba and shit, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
And that's saying a lot.
Sharp. I think
that's a high compliment for the president.
Look at the sideburns. That shit is sharp.
It's sharp, dude. I could cut my hand on that point right here, dude.
I think getting mollywopped by a guy called the Dildo King really fucking hit him right in the soul. And now he's taking this shit seriously, and he comes back with battle rules. I like it.
Cash came back with the exclusive portrait.
He came back with the exclusive. He's training. He's harnessing all of the serial killers.
Is that a big diamond in his ear?
He's got the bling on the side. Like, he's gonna be able to blind them now. I think this is a good look, and I definitely don't think this is a J&D scope. I wonder if this is Infinity or something.
No, I think Daniel Bell did this portrait.
Oh, you think that? Oh, Daniel Bell did this one, right?
Yeah, man.
So Sideshow.
Right, cool.
Or is either Martin Canali did this portrait?
Yeah. Well, we'll get more details because this is a leak. Like,
so are you saying now that
I don't know if this is a render or a prototype
portrait to go against Payne again? Is it going to be a rematch? What's going on?
I think this is for a future season. We don't know. Rumor is there might be a babyface assassin tag team match where him and Casual might come back, but we don't know. To tag team against other people, but that's all in development. But
I had a suggestion
we
for
should
you.
Just get into it. Go ahead.
When all the seasons are done,
yes,
maybe we start a tag team season for the tag team belts, and you randomly throw people together.
It's already in the works, my brother Shane. I'm gonna show you the whole roadmap.
All right, being a wrestling guy,
tag team. I'm talking about invasions. I'm talking. It's crazy.
Sam has been in the lab working hard.
Chamber.
Yeah. No, you're a big wrestling fan, so I might just run everything. Get your thoughts on it.
I've been a diehard wrestling fan for about 35 years.
Who's your favorite wrestler, Shane?
Ultimate Warrior, right? Who?
Are you saying right now or of all time?
Period.
Time. Yeah.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan when he was in the NWO. That was my prime time of wrestling.
All right, so tell me you have some WWF figures or action figures or dolls, anything.
I used to have lots, and then I gave them to my son, and then we donated them after that. And when we grew up,
Dildo King will change your life. He ain't lying. Atticus is not lying. When you get chased by a man with dildo fingers, dude, you don't know how to recover from that, dude. You're gonna do everything you can to wipe all of that stuff off you, dude.
Yeah, I always like the Ultimate Warrior.
Me too. That's my favorite. I like Sting, Ultimate Warrior.
Bret Hart is my second.
I like Booker T because he always slipped up and said the N-word. He said, "Hogan, I'm coming for you."
In the interview, and he's like, "Fuck."
Did you see when
Mean Gene.
called it? No, what's the guy with the ball head that they had him in the supermarket and he was fucking Booker T up in the supermarket?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Steve Austin, yeah.
when he drank the milk and hit him with the milk.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
And then also,
no.
Booker T.
Is this true, Jesse? If we verify this, we might have to reconsider the horror card.
Yeah, I also like the
Brock Lesnar.
I also like the Undertaker.
Everyone likes the
Undertaker.
Yeah,
So,
I like that. I like the
live
battle between him and the Ultimate Warrior when they was going back
I don't
and
think
forth.
there's a wrestling fan alive who says I hate the Undertaker.
I know, right?
I just like when they would promote one of the SummerSlams and they had the Ultimate Warrior. They were doing an interview and there was a coffin behind. He came out and grabbed the Ultimate Warrior. So, this is gonna be good.
This is good.
The Undertaker. I just was never a fan of the Undertaker. Yo, what happened to his brother Kane? Is he still wrestling too, or no?
He's the mayor of Oklahoma. Is it or no? Not
what?
Oklahoma.
You lying?
No, man, he's been a mayor for the last 4 years. Mayor Glenn Jacobs. It's in Minneapolis somewhere.
Dang, son.
Hey, hold on a second. I gotta dip out for a minute.
It's okay because we're about to go to our live performance that I promised. We do have a live performance before we get into the collector's combat. A live performance by the one and only Dildo King. Let's get right into it, folks.
What if I wanted to fight for the rest of my life? Say you want to go on, you waiting for, and I'm not coming from you. Oh, break me down.
It was beautiful. Pain. Ladies and gentlemen, please just give it up for give it up for Pain. Oh wait, Pain. Woo! All right, man.
You son of a bitch crippler. I'm in no position to deal with this right now.
Y'all got nothing to do with this shit, yo.
Oh. Beautiful song, Pain. Thank you for coming and gracing us before we get into this.
Oh man,
Pull up
He's-
Anthony Kennedy's comment.
He's a multi-talented gentleman. Martial arts.
Oh my God, man! Pain
yo,
is,
y'all-
his
yo.
voice was angelic. Oh, Rashid, you froze. I just seen this.
Anthony Kennedy says, "Is he going to smash someone with the guitar like Double J?"
Oh man, oh dude, that
Yo,
fool
this
super
dude is crazy, man. Oh my god.
I don't know, but yes, dude, give it up for Pain. And he's in a match tonight, so we look
Let's
forward
get
to
it.
that. Are you guys ready to
Yeah,
start
yeah.
this,
You
man?
better hope you don't go
Ready.
against the Dildo King, because I don't know if your dark side can
Oh
take
my
it.
goodness. When we say that fool
Yo.
is time.
Not to go racial.
He's going to
Nah.
exploit your dark side if you go
Yo.
against him.
Not to go racial. That I'm half Sith, half Blade. I don't play that shit.
Oh man, there's a lot to cut off, my brother.
So you're half full, half lame.
There's a lot of dildos to
Buddy,
cut
that's a
off.
lot of fucking dildos.
Listen,
Uh,
I ain't playing with no dildo, feel me?
He gets an endless supply. He just throws them at you.
man.
Never
And we
stop.
have another.
He's like
like
fucking,
like shurikens. They're like
Right.
shurikens.
Dude.
just fucking endless supply. Like
Giveaway,
Archangel with
giveaway,
blades on
giveaway.
his fucking wings. He just throws dildos at you.
Giveaway.
Can y'all give it up one more time for Pain, man? Beautiful, beautiful song, dude. Brought tears to my eyes.
Yo, Figure Claw said, he said, thank God I'm not a YouTuber.
Yo.
Oh, man.
And the main event is next week. So the main event, we're gonna have live performances. We're gonna have activities. It's gonna be great.
Is
We
it on
gotta fill-
Thursday?
It is on Thursday. Yes,
Good.
it is.
I'll be here. Am I gonna?
Yeah.
No, fuck.
But first,
No, I'm not.
we need to get through the semifinals. And I think it's about that time. You ready? Somebody call Howard Cosell and let him know.
I'll go get him. I'll
Go get Howard Cosell, and we're about to start this match right now. Hello, folks. As we know,
God, that's so good.
uncertainty is the deadly disease of promotion. You gotta have stability, credibility. But last week on Collector's Corner, during Collector's Combat, that stability, that credibility was tarnished by Jupiter Cock himself. Jupiter Cock We will make sure that no scammers, we will protect what we've built, and you will never be able to scam your way back into collector combat.
That is telling them correct, Crippler King.
Oh, he got the jacket.
All
Hello,
right.
folks. As you can see, we will have no scammers. Not at all. Not in this goddamn fight that we watch every day. Who are the main events?
The main
King.
events. Here we go. Let me get him. We've got that ain't it. Let me get you off here. Let me get everybody on here. All right, folks. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. We've got the Dildo King himself. If I could find the freaking pictures. Because I'm like, yo, where this shit at?
The Dildo King himself
Season
will
2.
be fighting it out to
You guys talk,
to
I will
see
grab
who
it.
is
There we
the
go.
champion. Crippler King, do you have any photos of this Dildo King?
There he is, folks.
Is
5
that the
dildos stashed in his
Batmobile
fingers.
is that
1
the
long dildo
Batmobile?
machete in his back. 4 fleshlights that can erect from his shoulder blades. 2 twin fleshlights of any star you want. Scarlett Johansson, you can get a fleshlight for him. If you want Reva McEntire, you can get a fleshlight for her. This dude has it all. Martial artist and a beautiful vocalist. Going up. Any thoughts on
Is
the
that
Dildo King?
the Batmobile that he put Cash the Gemini in and ripped his afro in pieces?
Yes, as you can see by the tire marks right here, that's all Afro Sheen.
But
All
Crippler
Afro
King,
Sheen
I
just
have a
leaking out the
question.
side right there.
Question, Crippler King. How will he be formidable when he could not even put together his Hulkbuster by Queen Studios himself?
The
Is he
Hulk
going to
oh.
be strong enough to go against Jerry?
I don't know, but I do know the difference between the Hulkbuster and Jerry. Jerry has holes. And this guy is all about finding them. So Jerry, cog him up, cork him up, because the Dildo King is coming for you, buddy. But let's talk about
My money is hopefully, and I'm going for Jerry. I feel that Jerry still may have a chance against that Dildo with King.
This is the semifinals. Whoever wins this match goes on to the championship Thursday on Collector's Corner during Collector's Combat.
Let's get some of the panel's votes. Critical Mass, aka Deathstroke, who are you going with in this championship?
Well, I have to say this is going to be a very difficult match indeed. I would say that definitely Mr. Fleshlight plans to shove the fleshlight far up Amy Jo's ass. But you cannot write off Amy Jo. Amy Jo is slick. She has powers. She has the will to win. This is anybody's fight.
Shane.
Deathstroke has spoken.
Shane,
Thank
who
you.
are you going with? The Dildo King or Jerry?
Well, I think it's going to be a close fight, but at the end of the day, I see the Dildo King hitting him with a power bomb and then doing a 450 dildo splash off the top rope to win it.
The
Holy
450
shit.
dildo splash is
Jane
a
has
terrifying
That's
move.
all in.
Shane has broken down what he feels will be the results.
Mm.
Crippler King,
Yes,
who are
Howard
you
Cosell.
voting for? Or who should I say do you think will dominate the match?
Well, you have one man that is expert in all hand-to-hand dildo combat. You don't get to the level he does without mastering the
Is
game.
KY Jelly playing a part in this also?
He ran out of KY Jelly last match, and he is using all of the Afro Sheen,
my
all of the
goodness.
Afro Sheen
It
for
does
lube.
Not look
Not
good
the
for
Afro
Jerry.
Sheen.
Not
But
a
Jerry,
damn thing.
he's got the Mary Sue on him right now. He is a woman. That is +5 to plot armor, +10 to a vulnerability.
Take your time.
And he's got the eye protection.
And he's got eye
No
protection.
dildos to the eye for Jerry.
He is mighty morphin indeed. Mighty morphin indeed.
Well,
I will have to
feel
go
that-
with
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jerry, because Jerry blocked up all holes like we advised him. You ain't getting through that Mighty Morphin power suit, in my opinion. But I've been proven wrong many times. But only in America can you find a match with a Dildo King and a Pink Power Ranger.
I personally am going for Jerry. I think Jerry has the mind state to avoid the dildos from that Dildo King. Like you
that's a
said,
great
I
point.
think Jerry has armored his body up
Mm-hmm.
and protect himself from weirdo things from the Dildo King.
Yes.
But let me say this: dildos are professional at finding holes in stuff that's pink by nature.
Ooh. This dude's
Man has a
speaking
point.
logic.
The man has a point.
Shane has said he might have a point here. But
Oh my
hope
goodness, I
is
tell you.
Jerry in the second round.
Can
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble.
You
Y'all
put
ready?
down the line, Crip.
Fight!
Quick, King.
Fight! Let's go, folks. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I forgot to get a bell. I got to get a bell for the next match. Ding, 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 ding.
All right, the line is set. Let's get the voting
All right,
started.
let's get the
And I've
votes.
got my handy
poppin'.
Sharpie.
Let's get the votes popping.
Let the votes go in and who will win, Jerry or the Dildo King.
Nobody's voting yet.
They're
We're thinking
like,
about it.
this
No
is a hard
punches.
one.
No punches have been
compli-
thrown yet. We're waiting.
No punches.
Right now, they're
No
just sizing each
punches.
other up in the ring. They're just walking around each other. They're sizing each other up. The Dildo King is lubing his dildos with the Afro Sheen.
Jerry has
We
just
got
And Jerry has scored the first blow.
We got an Edwin Diaz block. The
Jerry
door.
has scored the first blow.
Jerry
Jerry is coming back twice.
Another
Give it a
Jerry for the
uppercut.
win. A Chris Crow Jerry
Unanswered.
suplex.
2 blows
Oh my
unanswered.
goodness.
Amy Joe is strutting around the ring.
Jerry
Guys,
has
guess
been
we got a
winning
Pain shoots KY
this
jelly in his
match.
mouth, and then I can't read this. It's too
Jerry
pornographic.
is winning
It is
the
too
match.
Tim Hinton with the pornographic.
It is never too pornographic.
Okay, there we go. Simple
Pain
Pain.
Pain is coming.
Back at
Pain-
Jerry's
Pain is in the
side.
fight now.
Dildo
Oh my
over at
goodness.
Jerry.
Pain is off the ropes.
We got a Pain. Oh, we got a Tom Hinton Pain. We got a Chris
Pain
Crow
is off the
headlock.
ropes.
We got
Oh
he
my
is
goodness.
stalking.
Referee
He is stalking Amy
Shit.
Joe.
coming back.
Dildo has hit again.
Dildo King
Pain
is
comes
coming.
in. Oh, a dildo leg sweep. A dildo leg sweep.
He is
Come on,
coming.
it's back.
Pain's breaking out the dildo nunchucks.
No, like that. Not like this.
Pain
Not
is
like this.
whipping
Not like
Jerry's
this.
ass now.
Pain,
Jaden.
Pain is putting it on.
With the
Pain is
hurricane
He
flashlight
is literally
splash.
coming with the pain.
The
I think he's
hurricane
always drunk.
flashlight
He doesn't
splash.
feel pain.
He is
my
trying to
goodness.
rip the leotard off of Amy Joe.
Crazy.
He's trying to find a hole.
Pain will pull
Critical
out the
match. Are
drunken
you
master
keeping
move.
score? Who is winning this fight? I can't
Right
see
now,
too much dildo.
Pain is ahead.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
4-2. 4-2.
Oh, finger con. Jerry is laying the smackdown as he dodges
Jerry
Jumbo
has-
Johnson.
Jerry is
Right
back
off.
in the fight.
Jerry is slapping Pain in
Oh
the head.
my
with-
Jerry is
goodness.
back in the fight. Amy
is
Joe says,
insane.
"You will not plug my hole, saw. You will not be plugging my hole today, saw.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time is it?
It's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time, baby. We got
I'm gonna assume that's a vote for Pain.
Jerry has
Jerry
went
Morph.
crazy on Pain with the morphin' time. Cash
Jerry
Flow, thank you
headbutts
for
the
your vote.
dildo king and the guitar.
Jerry
You
now
get Martin's
headbutts
vote
the
for Payne?
dildo king.
Martin.
Payne is still in the lead.
Jerry is Payne is still in the lead. I thought Jerry was whipping his ass morphin time. What are you doing, Critical Mass? Are you keeping score or what?
I am keeping score. Payne is. I said Payne is ahead. Are you listening to me?
Overtime, X-Men
sorry.
exclusive.
Are you listening to me? Am I gonna have to fly down to New York and whoop your ass,
Time.
Cassell?
It's
Morphin
Morphin
time.
time, folks.
Jerry seemed like the match is going toward his way.
It's swinging back. It's swinging forth. It's swinging those dildos all around, folks. It's getting crazy. It is getting crazy. Only in America will you see a match like this.
What a
Right now, I have it 5-4.
5-4.
Well, Payne's winning.
5-4. Payne is in the lead.
We're about
Dildo
to do a
Payne
countdown.
finds Two zipper.
Told you, where there's a hole, there's a way.
Where there's a hole, there's a way, folks.
God damn it!
You will not be plugging my holes. And X-Men Extreme is in his. Oh, welcome,
He's on the
Anthony.
count. And can we get a countdown, folks? This is about to
I
end.
guess this is it. 5-4
Jerry,
so
you
far.
have to swing Jerry to win this match. Knock him the fuck out.
10, 9,
9,
8,
8,
7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
No, Jerry, it's a tie.
4,
Jerry,
4.
Jerry,
Oh,
it's a tie.
Jerry.
3,
Jerry is swinging
2.
back.
Hold on, you have to extend the time.
Oh no, the panel votes if it's a tie.
Jerry,
Oh, it's
Jerry's
coming in.
winning. Jerry is destroying him.
3,
Jerry.
2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Can we get
Jerry.
a final tally, folks? A final tally.
Jerry has
We've got it 6-5 with Jerry, Amy Jo Johnson winning this fight.
Yo!
She took the dildo and shoved it up Payne's ass.
Looks like Payne took a pounding on this one.
Man,
Payne
yo,
took the
what?
pounding.
Let's give it up for. Congratulations, Jerry. Amy Jo, Jerry, you are going to the finals. The finals representing Collective Minds.
long fight. Jaden tried to help Payne win. Didn't help. Not at the last minute.
Woo. Man, let's give it up for a beautiful performance and fight for Payne over at Payne Collectibles. Make sure you guys go check them out on YouTube.
And make sure we clean that ring. The ring that's Afro stain everywhere.
Yes, I'm surprised he didn't try
Payne
to
is slipping on the Afro stain as he walks out of the ring.
But the winner, moving on to the finals, Amy Jo, Jerry, Howard Cosell. What are your thoughts, your final thoughts of this match?
I was expecting not to come like that. I thought Jerry was going to be in trouble. But then at the end, Jerry got energy. He bobbed and weaved from the dildo. And without the KY Jerry, Payne was not going to win. Jerry is victorious. Congratulations, Jerry. To the final.
Congratulations, Jerry. The persona of Amy Jo, it worked for you. Shane, you had Jerry this whole time, didn't you? Or was you had Payne.
The Dildo King.
You had
Yes,
the dildo
remember,
king.
he says
I had Payne.
anything pink is going to get a
Yes.
hole filled. That's what
It was
Shane said.
close, but ultimately it did not go that way. Why do you think?
Shane, did you
Jerry
think that
went
the
over
Dildo
Payne.
King was going to use the KY jelly in the end?
No, I think that was a real difference maker. And I expected Payne to come out hard and put it two in the pink.
Pause.
But he didn't follow through on the game plan, and it cost him in the end.
He took it hard.
He only
Let's
won
go
one
to
in
some of the
ring.
people in the crowd. We have an interview. We have Don King interviewing
we have
Anthony Kennedy.
Kennedy, he is outraged. Why are you
Outraged.
outraged, Kennedy? Why are you outraged? Is it because the Dildo King and his dildos did not win? How much did you bet on the fight, Anthony Kennedy? Tell us why you are outraged.
Hi, FigureCon. FigureCon says, petroleum jelly is everywhere. What a mess. Yes, you're right, FigureCon. It is a mess out there.
That's no joke.
Edwin Diaz is just laughing in the crowd, folks. He is just laughing.
Sometimes you just have to laugh.
Tom
What about
Hinton
you, Rod?
says, I
Road
think
Dogg?
you need to pass some hand sanitizer in the audience.
Tom Hinton, that is a wise statement. Road Dogg, how do you feel about this? Man, if the dildo's not fit, then Jerry wins, man. Tim Hinton, wiser words has never been spoken. Pause. Double pause. Man. Casual.
Only
in America, baby.
I
Yes.
agree with you, Casual.
All right, critical. Any final thoughts on this match?
Well, the Dildo King came to play, but ultimately he took it the hard way. He got his own weapon turned against him. And as you know, as a warrior, you can never allow your own weapon to be used against you. But Amy Joe pulled it off.
There it is, folks. That is our champion, and we're going to move over to the final match of the night, folks. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
King.
All right.
Are you ready out there, America? The world.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a slobber knocker. We have the savior. Part the seas, baby. Going up against the new Dark Lord, Darth Rashid. This one is for all of the marbles. You have seen these dudes come to blows with words for a millennia. But now they must speak one language, the Don King language, baby. We fight with the hands, not the words. Shane, you've known these two. Who do you have on this fight?
Oh, well, this is really the light side versus the dark side. The light versus the dark. And I think it's going to be a tough match. At the end, I think that Archangel is going to be standing over Rashid, ready to finish him. And the Dark Lord's going to look up and ask for redemption. And in that moment of hesitation, that Archangel considers giving him some redemption, Rashid's going to slice his throat and win.
Oh, you heard it here, folks. The head decapitation. Critical. Deathstroke himself. What are your thoughts on this, man?
As we know, these two have been mortal enemies for some time on the chat. They've gone toe to toe, back and forth, at least for 2 weeks in past. One never giving way to the other. But in this case, when it comes to fist to fist, as much as I like you, Ark, I would have to say, Darth Rashid will be doing a decapitation tonight. Deathstroke has spoken.
Thank you, Deathstroke. But we have an exclusive interview, and he doesn't have the coat on. This is Rashid. What are your thoughts going up into the savior himself, Mr. No Likes, Mr. You know all of the misters. Handle it.
I plan on beating this man. I plan on putting pain on this man. I plan on destroying him, feeding him to the lions after I'm finished with his remains.
Pop!
Understand what I'm saying? I'm sick of this soft ice cream shit on the internet.
Pop, pop!
It's time for the alpha males to step up. I'm sick of this Carville ice cream cake Archangel.
Ain't even good cake.
Try to soften up this hobby. It's time that somebody show him that.
Only in America, folks.
Hell,
Only in America.
Hell,
all right.
It's time to rule. Hell, it's
all
time
right.
to rule.
Here's my thoughts.
I heard he likes the new Boba Fett better than the comic book.
Here we go. Here we go, folks.
Stirring the pot.
I need to fuel the hate of the Darth one. That's all.
Stirring is stirring.
My man Adam. He has my mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? He has my back. Shout out to Adam and Collector's Tape.
Adam from Collector's Table, 12 p.m. Sundays, EST. What are your thoughts? You know, I usually don't like to be all up in like the conflict and stuff, but get in his ass, Rashid! Roar! Damn, calm down now.
That didn't work out.
Calm down now. It's okay. It's okay. All right, folks. This is it. Whoever wins this will represent their squad in the championship match. That means this could be a Collective Minds versus Collective Minds championship, or it could be a Collective Minds versus an SMC championship. Will the folks over at Collective Minds come over into the SMC house and become a champion, taking the pot back to their community and sprinkling it on them? We'll find out right now, folks. Get your votes in. The line has been drawn.
What's up, Adam?
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
We shall see.
So far, they're just moving around the ring, sizing each other up.
Swing, motherfucker, swing.
They're walking around.
Yo, why they ain't hitting each other?
Around. Nobody's throwing the ball yet.
A D for Darth or an A for Ark.
Yes, throw your A's in the air, your R's in the air. This is voting time.
Oh, we got one.
Okay,
Rashid.
Rashid. He's tired of waiting. He is tired of waiting. Double jab.
Yo, Rashid punched him and ran to the corner, and he's
that's
just
the same
dodging
guy.
him. There's no swings. Nobody's hitting each other.
You can only vote once.
Come on, Arch. Come on.
Oh, we got it jaded, baby. We got it jaded, baby.
Rashid's using 4 and 5, and it's working.
Oh, we got another. A combo. Pap, pap. Pap, pap.
Art is not answering this.
Get to the chopper, throws him over to Atticus, and Atticus gives him the.
Early on in the fight, Art is not even in the fight.
Ooh.
He is already dazed.
Look at the footwork. Woo!
On,
the Timbs.
Rashid
Looking at footwork.
No time.
Looking at footwork with Timbs on is a treat. It's a treat.
I will
never
be
seen footwork
whooping
with
your
Timbs on.
ass tonight,
Yeah,
Jesus.
Arch, you always talking that kumbaya shit.
Rashid calls on the dark side of the force. All the leftover dildos jump.
Rashid is doing.
Fly at Arch and pierce every orifice.
He's
of
doing
his
Muhammad Ali
body.
shuffle.
Dang, Tom Hinton. That is some
Left
nasty.
hand over right.
Is that all you got? If you get up, I got a lot of modes.
Left hand over right.
Or is this going to be a throw in the towel?
We may have to throw in the towel on the first round.
Get up, Arch. Get up, Arch. I got a lot of mo.
Calm down. Yo, this
we might have to start counting.
Yo.
All these blows being unanswered.
Oh, man.
You cannot continue a fight if the man is not even defending himself.
I see an eye split. Jerry is trying to stitch up the eye like Mick on the corner. Get back in there, Arch. Get back in there, Arch. He's trying to get him back in there, but it's rough.
I must break.
Oh, must break you. Don't let him throw in the towel. This guy is
Outside doesn't believe in
savage.
mercy.
This guy is savage.
No mercy. No mercy.
No compassion.
Another for Rashid.
I think we might have to call this one.
Comes in with
You wanna
the
talk about
non-assist.
YouTubers? You want to talk about YouTubers?
I think we
Throw
might
in
have
the
to call
towel,
this one.
folks. We
Nah,
might
nah,
have to
I'll get
throw
it-
in the
I'll get it-
towel.
I'll get a towel
And you
somewhere.
guys know,
Beat his ass.
Casual says, if he dies,
He
he
died.
dies.
Love
That is brutal. That is brutal. The savagery, the brutality. Only in America. Only in America. Arch gave his life so we can all have fun today, folks. Arch gave his life so we can all have fun today. I appreciate you, Arch.
Like this.
I don't know. Is that a vote for him or is that a comment? Was he commenting or was that a vote?
Hey, pretty lady. I know you wish you had a real man.
I think we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to.
Throw in a count. Ding, ding,
what,
ding, 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 ding,
Little
ding, ding,
clever.
ding,
That's
ding,
over.
I'll show you a
That's
real
ding,
man.
ding, 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 ding,
This
ding,
fight
ding,
is
ding.
over.
Get the spelling salt. Get the spelling salt.
Somebody get the
It
doctor
is
in the
over.
ring. Get the doctor in the ring.
It is over. Man, what a slob. And you know what we need to
Flawless victory.
do?
Never
That
got
was
hit.
a flawless victory.
8
Flawless.
blows unanswered.
Let's give it up,
Unanswered.
folks, for the two-time winner of the Season 2 tournament. He moves on to the championship match. President
I had to give that man.
Rashid.
I had to give that man a whole lot of pain. I'ma bust you up.
Woo.
He died.
That was a slobber knocker. Let's go right to the interview, folks. Darth Rashid, I have never seen such brutality.
Put him on the
Such
big screen. Put him on the
savagery.
big screen.
What was going through your mind?
All this time, he was just constantly for weeks and weeks trolling, popping gunk behind the scenes and stuff like that. We would get on TV together and stuff like that, and he's still saying little slick things, and I had to set him straight. I got tired of him. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest,
we good now. You know what I'm
we
saying?
good. I mean, it was a good fight, but I don't know how you could be good when a man if he's not breathing anymore. I mean,
Well, look, since he ain't breathing, hey, pretty lady, I know you wish you had a real man. Your man not breathing no more. Why don't you come to my house and I'll show you a real man.
representing SMC, ladies and gentlemen, Darth Rashid. Shane, what are your thoughts about this brutality, savage?
Want to congratulate Rashid on a first ever flawless victory on Collector's Combat.
Man,
He never even got a shot on you. That was amazing.
I didn't see one hit, one swing.
Shows
It
you
was
dark
good.
side every time.
And critical mass, Mr. You've seen a lot of violence in your life. You caused a lot of violence in your life, Mr. Deathstroke. But I have not even seen you get to the level of brutality, the violence that we witnessed on Collector's Combat tonight. Thoughts?
Well, as you know, I am a master of death. I take it very serious. And I knew going into this that Archangel had no chance. No chance. I know a warrior when I see one. I smelled the blood before the first bell came out. And I knew there would be blood in this ring. And as I said, there was a decapitation.
A decapitation. Thank you
They are
for
going to
those
have to
words.
decommission that ring.
Let's take some questions from the community. Road Dogg, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Well, you know, Road Dogg in the building. Arch gave his life so we can have fun today, man. All right, Road Dogg, that was a great question, great comment. He's like, I don't sound like that. We have Michael Raven. What are your thoughts about tonight's match? Arch wants to be turned, but Rashid knows better. Those are some wise words, Microwave. Some wise words. Adam, we've seen some of your comments tonight. They were unforgiving. They were unforgiving. He's like, yes, I didn't want them to throw in the towel. I wanted to see blood. I wanted to see violence. We hope you got what you wanted. Jesse, how you doing, Jesse Hernandez? Deep down, everyone wants Rashid and Arch to hug. You know what? I do too. I actually I respect Arch, and me and him actually are aligned in a lot of our collectors' habits. But I would hate to see what Rashid did to me if he did that to Arch. Oh, what a slobber knocker. What a slobber knocker.
That was a barn burner for sure.
Yes. The part I like the best when let me bigger myself. The part I personally like best is when Arch went for his patented move. He was trying to dig deep and grip everything, and he floated up in the air, about to part the sea. All of the X-Men was empowering him. And then Rashid just looked up and said, hold on. Dragged him down. Slid him around by the hand, by the Jesus hand. And then jackknifed him. My headphones is lost, folks. That's how violent it was. That's how violent it was. The hold on move was tried and true. The Mr. Psych, he was like, I'm retiring. And then Arch started walking away. And then he said, psych! And then he just picked him up and started beating on him. It's crazy. Where's my headphones at? My headphones are doing crazy stuff. But yes. Thanks, everybody, for coming through. I don't know what to do with this. Came through tonight and watching another awesome episode. Congratulations. Hey, Arch, I love you. You went far. Jerry, congratulations on your win. So Collective Minds will still be in the tournament, in the finals. Let me see if I could bring up that final screen real quick. Share screen. We can look at the bracket before we go. Season 2 bracket, baby. All right. As we know, Amy Jo Jerry defeated Payne the Dildo King and will go to the finals. And Darth Rashid, representing SMC, will go to the finals for our final match of the season, folks. Our final match. So, any last words before we get out of here? Let's go to the panel. This was fun. This was another one. You got anything going on, Shane? Anything you want to plug? I know Sunday you got your shows.
Yeah, Collectors Table at 12 p.m. Eastern, and Collectors Enabled at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sundays.
Nice. Make sure you guys check them out. They're doing some great things over there. Darth Rashid, anything you want to leave the people with tonight?
No, just also, I want to just support my man's book. It's for inspiration.
Mine's in the mail.
You know what I'm saying? Initiatives by Chris Barton, aka Amazing Spider-Man. Shout out to Chris Barton, right?
A character that Darth Rashid is overrated.
Yeah, you gotta love another fellow Spider-Man connoisseur.
I'm gonna support this brother, and just I may have found a Grail Batman piece. I got it is actually local pickup.
Ooh, talk to me.
Which one?
It might be the Azrael Nightfall Batman.
Oh, really?
Very hard to find.
I can't wait to see if you get it.
That's a nice piece
in your collection.
Yeah, very hard to find. But yeah, other than that, man, we all joking. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Archangel. I have nothing against Archangel. I play with Archangel all the time. Shout out to Jerry. Shout out to Collector's Minds on Sundays.
Facts.
Shout out to my man Adam, Collector's Table. Shout out to Shane. Shout out to Sid, Crippler, Critical Mass, everybody. Shout out to my man Fatal, Redeemer. Everybody in the chat, Tom Hinton, Edwin
Hinton,
Diaz, always Edwin Diaz,
Michael
always there, man.
Raven,
Shout out to
Tom
Casual.
Hinton.
you know,
Casual
John
Nerd
Fleck, the
Problems
Weekly.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, everybody just, because we watch these shows because, listen, right after this show, I'm going to watch that Love and Thunder bullshit, but
Oh,
all
I
these
can't wait to get
games-
your final thoughts on that.
yeah, all these things is just fun, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No beef with each other. You know what I'm saying?
And Rashid,
Critical
thanks
Mass.
for that book again. I just bought Chris's book.
Okay,
Nice. Yeah,
Reminded
mine
me.
should be here Monday.
gotcha.
That's right. Support. That's the thing. Like I bought it because like I didn't know what it's about. I need some inspiration. It's about inspiration. And then I'm just sort of like, oh, somebody in our community that's trying to do something different, trying to do something else.
Gotta
Hell
support
yeah.
him.
Go support them. All right. Critical Mass. Any closing words?
It's all in jest, all the battles, but I do enjoy a nice slice and dice.
Nice slice and dice.
And I will be back on Thursday. Yes, I will be
And-
back. And there will be pain, but there will be no.
Ooh, wait. What
delay.
type of pain? Because we just had some type of pain here, and I don't
No,
think
there-
that's. I don't. I think I
There-
had enough of that type of pain.
There will
last
be
me
no
in life.
dildo pain.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Listen,
All right.
and everybody in the chat, we appreciate y'all being a part of the show. You guys help make this show. We need y'all continuously to. That's why we do this thing also, because we
Mhm.
see that it gets people in the chat involved, and we want that. We want
We wanna engage
We want
with
the
you
show to be
guys.
different and
Yes.
fun. There's
Mhm.
a lot of shows out there that's regular serious. Some shows is dead. Some shows are boring. Everybody has their own shows, but we want our show to be a little bit different. We want you guys to be a part of it. So trust me, we see our names and stuff like that, and that's
We get
why
excited when we see. Oh,
And
look
this
at
is the
that,
man-
There's
this is
Figure
the-
Khan.
this is the man. Even though I'm the president, this man right here is the man to think. He comes up with all the ideas. This is him. I don't have nothing to do with what you see. Okay, I just want to say
He's like,
that.
I don't want to be associated with anything that come out that man's mouth. No,
Anything this man makes, I'm at work. He just
Yeah.
surprises everybody. He's a genius. So get at him.
Yeah, and then I want to say shout out to the chat. Thank you,
Mhm.
chat. Chat's always live off the chain.
The same
All
thing
the
as
brothers
Steve,
out there.
Edwin
The chat
Diaz,
is
David
live.
Ball,
man.
Michael Reed,
Everybody.
you know,
There's so many I can't
David,
name you all.
Atticus,
Skill
you know what I'm
powers
saying?
do like oh,
Bulldog,
too many to
Casual,
name.
you know?
It's so many. There's so
Castor
many. And
Jones.
again,
Hernandez, you
I
know,
have to
we try
to give this
forget
man over
nobody
here.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Give this man over here. Where are you? Yeah, there you go. You're over there. That man right there. He's doing a wonderful job.
Yes.
Hey, no, let
I'm
me
very
say
proud
something.
of
I
him.
guarantee you, like, it's the chemistry. Like, some of the stuff we do, like, if I, like, think about it, like, sometimes if you get in this, like, the Mando situation from last week, I died on that because usually if you say that and then somebody's really defensive of something they love, like Boba, like, they might take it serious and then it turns into an argument. But when Rashid does, he plays with it, right? Like if he was
Yeah.
like, he's like,
Everybody-
and
I
go,
respect-
and that's
listen, I
that
respect
chemistry because
everybody.
it
respect
doesn't turn
everybody's
into an
opinion.
argument. It turns into like, it's still like dramatic and it still gets you going, but it's not,
We
no
have-
one's taking it
We
serious.
have what you say, healthy arguments.
Yes.
Else this show would be
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah, but also, you know what this is really?
Mhm.
All of us on the panel and the chat, it's all of us hanging out in our living rooms together or our bar, just sitting back, chilling, talking shit.
Mhm.
I mean, if we all could get together in one room, it would be an amazing thing.
And women, to the women,
Oh,
to
yeah.
the women.
Yes.
If
And
your man
Sick
is sitting
one,
home watching
Sick
YouTube
Mansion
and watching
Collectibles.
respect that man, cook
Yeah.
his food, and shut up.
Wash
Because
his
he could
underwear
be-
if you
he
if
could
you
be
It
outside.
could be somewhere else.
He could be at another woman's house, but he's in your home watching 4 to 6
men.
knuckleheads
Hold up.
on-
Wait, maybe that's
on
not
YouTube.
better. Like she home watching other men play with other men statues. Yeah, nah, you should probably
Nah,
worry about your man.
Listen, stop fucking it up, man. To the women out there, if your man is sitting home at this time watching YouTube and watching this channel,
Mhm.
you know where his ass is at. You should leave that man alone. Get that man a beer, pop him some popcorn, or bring him a steak. and shut up because he's
Man.
earned.
Yo,
Rashid
you could get the book at Amazon. Thank you for that, Rashi. Just go to Amazon and search for Igniting Initiative. There it is. It'll come right up. It'll come up for the Kindle. If you got a subscription, you could get it like free for the Kindle. If you don't have a Kindle subscription, you could buy it for like $5 digitally. You could read it on your iPad. You could read it on your phone, Kindle. And if you want the hard paperback, it's a little cheaper. But if you get the hardcover, it's about like 19. I think it was like $20. Yeah.
So,
That's the hardcover right there. So it is.
And mine was
It is
signed.
a great
luckily.
purchase.
And you guys see what he
Ooh.
wrote about me. You know what
Oh,
I'm
see,
saying?
nah, mine's not signed now.
Mine is signed, bro. Well, he'll sign it for you if you send it to him. He'll sign it for you.
He's gonna be like, who's Sam Gonzalez?
Fellas,
but
if
yeah.
your woman is up, tell her, wake her ass up, bring you a effing beer, pop some popcorn, because you're home, and you're not in the street running with any old woman.
the street.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah.
Show your man some respect, and that will be the woman power. Rashid for president.
Rashid for president 2024 and Sick One should be
2024.
back
Biden is
Thursday.
out.
2024.
Continue
Biden
handling your
is
business with the truck.
I am
We
the
holding it
director
down
of
for you.
security.
Yep, so Sick One will be back. And with that said, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how it goes.
What if I wanted to fight? Like all the rest of